Thanks, shit,
motherfucking bitches. I got bitches all on my dick and every day, sucking on my balls,
Gobbling
licking
on my balls.
Bitches, they know.
Shout out Badger, what's up?
Stick it in that booty hole, my balls, suck on my balls. I got bitches all on my dick and every day, sucking on my balls.
I like those little parts.
Oh, shit. Come on. I don't remember hearing any of this shit.
Bitches, they know.
Yeah.
Stick it in that booty hole, my balls,
Suck on my balls.
Well, you never heard the songs before because you don't show up on time to hear them.
Rip my asshole. I didn't know.
That was very Princey. That's very Prince.
Well, that's kind of what it sounded like. It was very Prince-esque.
So talking about your asshole, I know we were going to have a really good story, but first,
We'll see.
you got fucked in the ass, huh?
Oh, no. Well, yeah, in a sense, in my wallet ass.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Live Pigs Radio episode, I think 254?
We're fucking deep, like balls deep in this fucking podcast, dude. At this point.
I think this is the only thing I've ever seen you really commit yourself to in fucking live and still see it out.
No, drinking for sure.
Drinking. Yeah,
Sure.
Drinking
I think I've committed since the age of like, what, 16 maybe, 15, 16? Yeah, I've been down.
Yeah, dude. How many years is that? Is that like 1006?
In dog years? Who knows, man? That's like a kabillion, dude.
Five. All right, yeah, it's 254.
254?
254? Damn.
That's a lot of fucking shows, dude. We've done a lot of dumb shit, and thank you for all the fucking listeners who's been out there from the beginning and all the newbies and shit, so it's been cool.
All the scrubs.
Do you guys remember what Channel 54 was back in the day?
54?
What, you mean the fucking Mexican channel?
I remember
No.
KDOC 56.
Before that.
K-Doc or some shit?
Back when the cable first came out, the black box.
Oh, and cable? Oh, no, fuck no, dude. I didn't
Before
have that. I lived in Watts, dude. Like,
That was a fucking porn channel.
was it?
I remember that shit. We used to have the legal
The
fucking
legal
pirated,
fucking, the what? Did you have like
and the money channel was 54, dude.
But you didn't have the kind of like the cable box where it's like if suddenly it goes out of Fritz, it had like a little dial on the side to kind of like fine tune it or some shit like that. That's
You
like
know
some
what? It was
old
just
school.
like a
What? They had a
black box?
fine tuner
Yeah.
on fucking a cable box?
dude, like for real,
Dude,
This
how
shit's
long
crazy
was
as fuck.
that? Because I remember having a regular cable box without like any
Yeah.
shit.
That
like
was in the old timey days. Like as soon as I found out about that shit, I telegraphed one of my friends, dude.
Fuck, dude, you're old as shit.
For real.
Dude.
just a bit, not a lot, but
I remember
yeah,
like
fucking-
waking up to and fucking
Your dad watching
Like-
porn
like-
or something?
dude, you
like turning on Saturday morning. I try to find the fucking cartoons.
Saturday,
and when I turn on the
Saturday
TV
porning.
Well, when I wake up in the morning, it's on 54 already. I'm like, my nigga.
you know your pops was up on it and shit. You know that shit.
That could have been anyone in that house.
You better
Could have
watch
been
it.
anyone.
Did you make sure you watch where you sat and all that shit? Or?
Fucking, I wish I had a
like,
Buffalo
why is
Wild
this
Wings
couch all
wipes at that
sticky?
time.
Ah,
Wipe
dude.
down the fucking remote
Yeah, the
controller
Clorox
shit.
wipes are fucking heaven sent, brother. I'll tell you right now, my remote gets it daily.
We actually finally came up for the Underdog's new creation of these, towelettes with the Underdog's logo on there for your genital cleanings.
So nut scrubbers.
Yeah, totally. So just in case you need to go fuck someone on the fly, you just met someone like, hey, that shit's gonna go down, and for whatever reason, it just smells like fucking shit.
That's for sure, dude, because a lot of times, like, say you go out, you're partying in a club and all that, and then, you're dancing or whatever the fuck you're doing, or it gets, sometimes some of
Salty
these
nuts
clubs,
down there.
some of these clubs do get sticky icky, so then by the end of the night, your balls are fucking stuck to your leg. You're straight up doing the Batman and shit with your bat wings with your fucking nuts.
And sometimes girls are down for that shit.
Sometimes, but those are
Well,
the
they-
really
but-
sucia
Like,
ones.
yeah.
Those are the ones that need a
Sucias.
penicillin
Those
shot
are
afterwards
for
and
sure
shit.
150 pounders and above, dude, for sure.
150, you're being generous. At least like 225. nigga.
All right, well, if you're a fat bitch, call in at
Sorry.
909-475-7449.
Call in Ronnie
The Underdog doesn't discriminate. He loves everyone of all shapes and sizes.
Like the great Morrissey once said, some girls are bigger than others.
Wow.
For sure. Although I don't think he would really know that himself personally. I mean,
Probably not.
some dicks are bigger than others. That's what he should have been singing. That's why it was code, man. Girls' dicks, yeah.
So finding out that the Underdog actually likes gaities, that's kind of interesting. You actually know a Morrissey lyric. Wow. Let's give it up for the one and only Underdog, knowing lyrics. What's up, Underdog?
What's up, you motherfuckers?
Ooh, look at that.
What is cracking?
I gotta ask, what do you think is the heaviest chick you were ever with? I mean, not that you had a fucking skill on your mattress, you know what I mean? But what do you think was the kind of the biggest?
Like, to actually, like, full sex penetration? You know, the...
Yeah, because the domi doesn't count so much, you know what I mean? Yeah, paisa style.
Probably about 250.
250.
Yeah.
How tall, though? That factors in a
probably
lot.
about 5'9", 5'8".
Well,
5'9".
she was a little bigger, but goddamn, that's still big, though,
It's a
man.
big
You
gal.
know, it's still fucking big, dude.
Yeah.
Was that the Badger? Totally the Badger, right? Totally the
It was
Badger.
Nah,
bad.
Badger's not 5'9", dude. Chick's
was
like fucking 5'2" or some bullshit.
Does
I
it
think she's
count
short.
like if she jacked him off, like, but they didn't finish?
No, we're talking
No,
about
no,
the...
it's got to be full penetration.
Oh, no,
That-
no. I know.
I know
but-
you're not a paisa and shit, but that's what that meant. It's
Okay,
just like
just
okay.
the
It's either that or it means he's gonna go mow your lawn and shit or some shit.
There's
or,
so
or
many.
move your car.
There is so many
Or-
translations
Go
for
bring
that.
the fucking grass blower and shit, dude.
Or buy another 12-pack.
One of those things, dude. It means it means many
It's
things.
more telepathically than
yeah.
anything, dude.
It's more. It's in the the
It's a-
situation.
Scenario-based.
Totally.
And of course, we have our resident mystery nigga that knows everything about everything because he's just this old fuck. And
I just lived long enough, like this far out.
dude, you've seen everything though. Like fuck.
I've seen some shit, yeah, man. Seen some shit. But I mean, I've seen a lot of fucking things in my life. I've been around for a while, so you know, hopefully,
Old
I'll still
motherfuckers.
be around to see some more shit happen. You know what I mean? I like to see flying cars one of these days, or at least automated cars. We're almost there, right? So
Don't they have that shit over there in fucking Japan right now already?
Flying cars?
automated.
No, not flying cars, but like automated driving cars. I know they're testing that shit out here, but
I mean, I don't know if it's like for sure happening. I mean, they're testing it everywhere because I mean we're pretty fucking close to it at this point. You know, I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, I would see it happening within the next 10 years.
I can see it. Definitely see it.
I can totally see him driving around with this song playing in the background, like fucking top down, fucking him just going by himself, getting arrested again. Totally see that shit.
Well, see, that's the beauty of it. You know, fucking cars that fucking, you know, that'll drive you around. You don't have to worry about fucking getting pulled over and all that bullshit, dude. You'll just fucking be in your car getting fucking hammered. I mean,
wonder-
do you think it would be an issue? Would it be an issue at that point? You know.
FUIs?
If what?
FUIs?
If
What's that?
Oh,
Flying under the influence?
Well, not flying, but I
Damn it.
mean, if the car's driving itself and you're drunk, I mean, is there really no harm? No, is it more like
That's
a no harm,
very-
no foul, right?
But I can just imagine like taking naps on the way to work or fucking road trips, dude. Just fucking passing out. I love taking naps everywhere.
I know
I'm
you
fat,
do.
Lazy.
Yeah, I remember that road trip. Now that
Very.
you bring it up, that
Yeah,
road trip
there's-
to Vegas.
There's a lot of memes.
Dude, I never. You know what? I haven't seen anybody sleep so much since the last time I was locked up, which was like last week. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody sleep so fucking hard, fool.
you got locked up last week?
Yeah, dude.
God
fucking,
damn it.
Yeah.
Why?
Can we guess?
And by the way, don't you have like enough punches on your car to get out of jail free yet? Does
You
that-
would listen. You would think I'm a frequent flyer when it comes to fucking driving under the influence, but apparently it's like I haven't done it enough times to where it's like they'll let me slide.
You haven't fucking learned your lesson yet. Is what you're
I've
fucking
gotten
saying.
better though. I'll tell you this much: I've gotten better at fucking dealing with a cop while they fucking have me pulled over, though, for sure.
Okay, so how many times have you actually been sent to jail for everything? Doesn't matter what the fuck it is.
Like, how many times have I been locked up? I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you, I've lost count, dude. Like,
It's that many?
I mean, no, it's not like 10. It's not like 20 times, but it's been close to
Explains
10.
it explains the spider web tattoo you got. All right, just making
No,
sure.
I mean, no, dude. Thankfully, I haven't done state time. Knock on fucking wood. I mean, anybody that gets a spider web tattoo, it's like, you know, get it for a reason. You know, don't do it because it looks cool. They get it done for a reason.
Because it looks cool.
Do they already recognize you in there? Or do you know which way to go? Like, you know, normally like escort you in. They're like, nah, I got this nigga.
No, but there was a guy that was locked in this past weekend that nigga knew everybody already, and he knew all the cops in there. I'm like, dude, that motherfucker was a frequent flyer, man, because he was asking for certain cops, and the cops were showing up. It's like, damn, nigga, how much time have you done here? And this was in Long Beach to top it off.
So how long were you actually in there?
All right, so here, let me give you the story.
right.
Let me give you the rundown of what happened after last week's episode to
So
this week's episode. First,
So this actually happened right after Pigs ended. Like, fuck, 12:30 a.m., we're done. We all went our ways. And this is what happens.
yeah. So listen, where it started is here. When we were sitting here and all this, I was fighting with my girl, and
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, though, listen, it's not the first time I got fucking thrown into jail because I was fighting with a chick. And I was like mad or whatever, and I was drunk at the same time. It's happened a couple times. But this time around, I was fighting with her like via. Oh, that's the beauty of modern times now, because that was like 15, 16. That was like 16, 17 years ago. Cell phones weren't as prevalent, you know what I mean? So it's like there was no texting, there was none of that. I mean, there probably was in some format, but just it wasn't around. It's not as prevalent as it is now. So I'm fighting with this bitch texting, and I head out, and when we're all leaving, I get in my car, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm gonna do one of my fucking videos of me driving this shit, and obviously super fucking stupidity. So I'm busy trying to dial up the song, and I'm driving, and I'm fucking trying to get my fucking Snapchat camera ready. Dude, see this?
By the way, dude,
devil. All
that is
shit
some
is
like
devil.
director ass shit right now. Like, hold on, I gotta set the mood.
Oh,
I gotta
for
set
sure.
the tone.
I have to get the ambiance fucking going, So yeah, it's. I gotta say that whole fucking Snapchat while you're driving, all that shit. Oh yeah.
What song were you going for?
Cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I was doing it because she's like really into Paisa music, so I was picking out a Paisa song. Although I'm not as uber duper Paisa as that. No, it wasn't that shit. It was like fucking. It was like Ramona Ayala or who the fuck was it, man? It was.
Yo soy de dos pistoleros.
Oh, it was Leña de Mezquite, dude. Oh no, who's that? Who does that? Ramona Ayala.
I'll just make some shit up.
Oh, I thought that was like some legit shit.
Damn, dude. Hey, you had me sold on that. Maybe we could start fucking like Spanish
we
rapping
do like
instead.
corrido raps and shit, like
guerrilla battle, or
yeah, but doing like that drug cartel shit. Hey.
Damn,
That'd
dude.
be dope. That'd be so
dude,
dope.
that's your first line ever on that shit. Good job.
Yeah, thanks. I'm multi-talented.
I believed him, dude. I thought that was a legit song. I'm like, fuck. Dude,
I don't
what
stick
song
to
is
one
that? Oh, I haven't
genre
heard that one.
in my abilities. I like to be universal.
You're multifaceted. There you go. So yeah, I was like fucking dialing up the song. I'm fucking pulling out the camera, and then I while I'm doing this, obviously I'm like swerving. Now, mind you, when I left here, Mario, did I look like I was drunk or intoxicated?
You
like,
did not. Like
That's the first thing I told Mario.
I've seen you fucked up, and I've seen you leave here fucked up. I'm like, you're fucked up. But no, dude, you were cool. That's why it kind of tripped me out, because I ended up getting a phone call from people like, have you seen him? Like, what? No. And then all of a sudden, popped up.
Yeah, so, again, I was on my way down Central heading to the 91 freeway, and I'm trying to do all this shit, and I guess the CHP had gotten off the freeway, and they kind of saw me, and so, or somehow they were behind me by the time I got on the freeway.
Fuck.
And I didn't, so I'm like doing this shit, and I was swerving around the lanes, you know what I mean? Then I finally got on the freeway. And probably while I was getting on the on-ramp, I was probably swerving also. But again, it wasn't because I was drunk. I was just doing this stupid fucking thing of fucking pulling up all this shit.
So just really quick, the song that you picked, do you at least knew what like they were saying? Like, what was the hidden message that she had to see?
I already forgot. And it wasn't so much for her. It's just the song was like playing in my head. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to do it with this song. You know what I mean? I like to be multifaceted like Underdog. And I'll switch it up. Like I'll have some metal one day. I'll have some fucking rockabilly the next. And I'll have like fucking whatever. Not punk though, because all that shit's fucking whack and lame.
Punk is dead.
That's for, punk is dead. And that's only for 12-year-olds. So anyway,
And Mario.
What?
Yeah, there was really I don't think there was any purpose to the song. The song was just in my head, and so I'm like, I'm like dialing it up. And then eventually I actually gave up. I just gave up. I said, fuck it, dude. It's just too much of a headache.
It's totally this song that was fucking playing in the background, though, boy.
What fucking song is this?
Marco Antonio Solis, dude.
Los Bookies guy?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I've never heard this part. Or this song, I should say. Are you familiar with it?
I don't know.
Great. Now we're going to get back from you.
Because I know Underdog's more, I think my Underdog's more paisa than you. And then we're going to have a fucking paisa competition.
Watch. He's totally.
Oh, you know it? You do know it?
I know how it goes. I don't know the words.
My nigga, this is...
I actually saw him in Mexico one time, dude.
Oh, so
You saw him live? No,
that's
live
like,
in Mexico.
your paisa points have gone through the roof at this point, because not only do you know who he is, you know the song, and you saw him in Mexico.
You're just making up words now to this, like the sound of the song.
Hey, but it's bona fide and shit.
All right, yeah. So you totally was playing.
It's
that
not like
shit.
you. I forgot what word we mentioned the other day, and you didn't know what the fuck we were talking about, man. But anyway,
All right, back to the story.
back to the story. So, I got on the freeway, and then the CHP guy. It's two guys in a SUV. They're behind me, But I already knew it, dude. Like I could see like from the lights, and back in the day when I used to drive, because I went like 10 years without driving without a license because I had all these legal problems. So I already knew what cop cars look like. I'm always like,
you can tell the lights once they're behind you.
Yeah, you get a sense for it. What's a fucking back in the day used to be Crown Victoria. Now I don't even know what. I'm not sure what they're driving. Like they're driving
everything
Chevy,
now.
right?
Yeah, they're still driving.
They're still with Ford, or they're with Chevy now.
Chevy.
Well, I guess it depends on who it is, because this was CHP. But I mean, with them it was obvious because they had the lights on top of the fucking, on top of the SUV, and so I saw them pretty quick, and and by then I was already kind of done anyways with the stupid shit I was doing. So I'm just driving the legal limit. I'm not doing anything stupid. I'm just like going straight. So from Central all the way to right before the 91 connector, which is a good 3 miles maybe. I knew they were behind me, so I wasn't. I especially, even if I was drunk, I wasn't going to do anything stupid at that point. Once I recognized that they were behind me,
Allegedly.
Yeah, you're right. Allegedly, because I've been drunk, and there's times where I've known they're there, and I just did something stupid anyway. So, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, bitches. So, anyway, so I'm they're behind me, and then I'm like just going straight down. I didn't switch lanes or anything. I'm just staying on the one lane that I stayed on when I got on the freeway. And there's a guy in front of me in a pickup truck, and he's got his turn signal off. Now, mind you, he's up ahead at least by, I would say roughly a mile or 3/4 of a mile ahead of me. And so I'm coming at the normal under 65, you know what I mean? But this motherfucker was going slower. Like, you could tell something was up with him because he was going really slow. I mean, he must have been doing that at best 55. So
wait, this is already on the freeway?
Yeah, I was already on the freeway.
So they
I was
let you
already
get on the
91.
freeway?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
They kind of caught me, but they must have caught me swerve a little bit. Not enough to say, oh, no, this nigga's fucked up. Let's pull his ass over.
They would have pulled over your...
Yeah, so no, they
you
let
got
me
on the
go.
freeway,
Listen, again, they let me go for easily over 3 miles until they fucking pulled me over. I connected from Central. I connected onto the 91. But anyway, so I get behind this truck. He's in my lane, and eventually I come up on him. I hit my turn signal. I get out of the lane. And this was already when I was close to having to connect to the freeway. I was expecting him, because I was expecting him to change lanes, because he had his turn signal on for that last mile, I guess, before getting to the freeway, where I kind of noticed him. And he wouldn't change lanes. So I'm like, fuck it. I hit my turn signal. I moved to the left, drive past him, and then move back to the right, and all legal, no swerving, no nothing. And I got perfectly into my lane.
But are you to the point that you're drunk and you're like, no, I'm good, but you're really not? You're like hitting everything.
No, because even well, I'll tell you the rest of that later into the story. So I go around them, and then I hit the turn, into the 91. So there's a connector for the 91, and I get that. And at that point, they're still on me. They're like right behind me. Mind you, they go around the guy just like I did and everything, and then they're still behind me. And I already knew it. At that point, it's like these guys haven't given up. They haven't gone past me. Once you get to a certain point, they're just looking for any little thing, any kind of little fuck up. And I didn't fuck up. Eventually, they just gave up and they threw the lights on me. Right when I was going to get to the Alondra off-ramp. At any point, they could have pulled me over between Central all the way over to, before even connecting with the 91. So they could have got me at Wilmington.
That was a good amount of...
Acacia, they could have got me on, what is that, Alameda, Santa Fe, right?
That's probably...
They could have pulled me over anywhere, but they chose to pull me right when I was already getting into the connector to the 91.
To the 710?
I mean, to the 710.
Okay,
to the 710. And at that point, it's just because I guess either they were going to have to let me go or just pull the trigger on it, and they just decided to pull the trigger. And sure enough, they pulled me over. And I get off on Alondra. I make a right. And then it's like, I'm about to pull over, and they're like, no, keep going. And I'm like, and I'm sticking my hand out, like, where do you want me to go?
Yeah.
And so they go, pull into the Home Depot. And I go, okay. So I pull into the Home Depot that's right off of Alondra Boulevard. And so I pull in, and they go, stop here. Now, mind you, I was like still heading down the hill, like into the parking lot, because it's kind of a steep hill.
Yeah.
And they pulled me over there. And then they get out of the, they get out of the car, and I already had my car turned off. I reach for my wallet, pull it out. I already have my driver's license ready to go. And they pull up to the car. The guy goes, how's it going? What you been doing tonight? And I told, I just got off a podcast.
Damn, you're podcast famous?
Ah,
You trying to name drop or what?
I know.
Well,
Totally.
dropping.
That's probably why I use pigs to name drop.
Oh, yeah, I name drop, but it was oblivious. It's like when the name has nothing to drop, you know what I mean? It's like, forget it, dude. It's just nothing happens.
You should tell him we're the show that kicked off Sky Fisher's downward spiral in the city of Compton. Allegedly.
That, maybe if I would have mentioned that, maybe I would have got a little bit more leniency and shit. So I might have fucked that one up.
You know what? That did get Pigs Radio on Channel 5, the Huffington Post, Fox News. So we got out there. So for a brief moment, I think that one video of just Sky, someone cut it up, and that shit got a couple, I don't know, billion fucking hits or some shit. Probably.
Well, that was a big ass fucking deal, man. That guy's still locked up, right?
Yeah, dude. Fucking, he's just fucking.
I might have saw him and shit.
Gay.
I might have saw him
gay. Yeah, dude. So apparently, the last story that actually kind of put him back in jail, he was in San Diego with I don't know what the fuck, a buddy or I don't know, or just a coworker or some sorts. Don't know what the fuck they were doing out there.
Yeah. Don't ever pull that move on me, by the way, Mario. We're talking about going to San Diego soon. Please don't.
Damn.
Fucking waking up. Oh, yeah, bad cheering. No, it's Mario.
Good morning.
So, yeah.
Rise and shine, sweetie.
So apparently he started sucking that dude's dick on there without the guy's permission.
Did you know? Well, do you remember the guy? I don't know if you were around when that guy was, part of the show.
Yeah. This is when the underdog was our first intern.
I'm sorry, was he part of the show or no?
No, he was just.
He
would
just
stop by every now and then.
He just really liked the show. He was doing his own radio show with someone else, and then he liked how we were doing things. He
would drop in.
He was able to really bring to light his character of Sky the Compton Martian. So he played.
That was a character?
Yeah.
Fuck. I guess.
At least I made it.
He didn't play like the character of Twan and shit. Just got out of prison, kind of. I'll suck your dick, nigga.
No, none of that. So he just came on the show, and he would just call in.
You guys didn't know he was gay then? I'm assuming.
No.
Or like down to suck dick or whatever the fuck.
That's gay.
That's pretty gay.
Yeah, that's really gay.
That's a very mystery nigga kind of thing to do.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it's like, the guy ended up sucking dick.
You're asking for a friend, right?
Yeah, he's asking totally for a friend.
Yeah. Just in case I get locked up again, I'm asking for a friend.
So
just in case I do have to do time.
All right, so let's finish up your story. All right, so they pull you over finally, fucking 3 hours later. What happens after that?
Okay, so they pull me over, and then they start asking where I come from, and I tell them, and did you have anything to drink? And I say, yes, I had 2 beers. And so he's like, how long ago? And I tell him, and he's like, okay, well, get out.
And by the way, are you supposed to even, like, at that point, are you already admitting fault?
Don't you watch like YouTube videos or like Facebook posts or like what not to say and to say to cops?
No, I mean,
obviously
no, I don't,
you didn't remember 1-800 no cuffs.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you got some? That's who I'm thinking of calling, Darren Kamenowski, dude.
You should listen to his commercials.
What is the most common penalty for a first-time DUI offender in California? The potential penalty for a first-time DUI conviction in California will depend on the unique facts and circumstances of the case. However, there are some common penalties that may be imposed.
He has no eyebrows.
This is a misdemeanor first offense DUI, and no one was injured, and there were no other reasons to enhance the penalty. Punishment will generally include being placed on probation for 3 years, a fine that ranges from $1,000 to $2,000, even $3,000, including.
Damn, Mr. Nigga, you don't even got that shit. You're in fucking trouble, fool.
No, but you know what? You know how much it costs to hire these motherfuckers? I mean, I don't know them per se, but I've known people to hire lawyers, and it costs you anywhere between $3,000 to $6,000 to hire a lawyer to get you off from $1,000 to maybe $3,000.
I think these guys are about 1,500 or so.
Oh, you know that for a fact?
Yeah, you asked for a friend.
I asked for a friend. Right.
Okay. A regular lawyer will charge you more.
The possibility of jail time that can range anywhere from no jail time up to a maximum of 6 months in jail. But as a practical matter, only a few California jurisdictions want jail time on a first offense. This does vary from county to county, however. So if this applies to you.
By the way, if you have a couple of DUIs, make sure to call in at 909-475-7449.
Tell us your story.
You are well advised to talk to a lawyer right away. Also, for those that are convicted of first-time DUI, there's generally a requirement.
By the way, we haven't even got to the point where, like, you've done this shit, like, at least, 10 times?
I've been pulled over drunk.
How many DUIs you got? Yeah. You got, like, 5.
On my record was 2.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No, I'm sorry, 1. One of them but listen, I've been pulled over so many times drunk, and I've been let go, or they just get me for something else. In other words, the last time Yeah, okay. The last time I was pulled over, fuck, I don't even know how to explain this one. But okay, there was this one time that I got pulled over and I was drunk. I was always drunk. I had an open container. I had all that shit. They had me, like they say, dead to rights. But I had so many warrants out. They just said, fuck it, we're not even going to bother with the DUI. We're just going to take you in for the fucking, the violation of probation. Actually, that's what they took me in for, because I violated my probation because I was driving around without license, drunk, with an open container. But they never charged me for the DUI and the open container, none of that. They just charged me for the violation of probation. So I did like 4 months. I was supposed to do 4 months of jail time. I ended up doing 2 months, and really I only did 3 weeks in county jail. And then that's only because they took me around to a bunch of different jails that I had other warrants at. If not, I would have been out sooner. But they let me out on house arrest.
Like a jail world tour?
Dude,
Yeah, you know what it was? Because I went to Santa Anita, I went to Pasadena, I went to Southgate, I went to Compton, and I forgot. And mind you, I got busted.
You've seen the world, man.
I know. What the fuck, dude?
Well, Long Beach.
You're so big for Pigs Radio.
Time,
Shit.
So this last time I got thrown into Long Beach jail, and I had never been, so that's a first. So they popped my cherry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They popped my fucking Long Beach jail cherry.
What is the best jail you've been in so far?
The nicest accommodations.
Who's got the better peanut butter jelly sandwiches?
Oh, none of them do, because they all get it from the same spot. Oh my god, dude, I had it this time around. This time I say, you know what, I'm gonna man up a little bit. I'm gonna eat some of this shit, dude. And the peanut butter, it's like you might as well have been eating like fucking paste, dude. Like they're like fucking like you know the glue paste that you eat as a kid and shit that they give you in school. That paste, grainier, but peanut butter flavor. That's how terrible. It was terrible, dude. It was pretty fucking terrible.
That sounds actually pretty good.
You think?
I'm down. I think I'm gonna get locked up tonight.
I should have keistered like a packet of fucking peanut butter cherry and brought it out and gave it to you, dude.
No one ever dares to fucking like keister food out, but this would have been a first. You should have.
I could have. I mean, technically and shit.
What else do they give you? What's on the menu?
On the menu for breakfast, what you get is you get a carton of milk, you get a generic brand of cereal, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just like regular like flake, you know, like cornflake. Then sometimes it's like Raisin Bran with the fucking... Mind you, the Raisin Bran really kicked in, man. I had to take a massive shit after that fucking... that Raisin Bran.
Did you do like 20,000 Curtis flushes as you're fucking pooping?
Yeah, dude, but you know what? These fucking assholes I was with, like, they didn't know about courtesy flushes. Now, mind you...
like, stop wasting the water!
If they would have got to fucking county, dude... If it's still the way it used to be when I used to get locked up, dude, they would have beat their ass, man, because these niggas left there smelling like shit. I didn't give a fuck because I knew I was on my way out, man. But if I was actually going to stay there, I was going to let them niggas know, man. Hey, man, you need to keep flushing, homie. Until Why are you
trying to start some shit? What the fuck?
Because it's not cool, man. You know you're in a fucking room with like fucking 12 other motherfuckers, dude, and you're not flushing that toilet. If you stink up the fucking room, they'll beat your ass for it, dude, in county, man.
Oh, my God. I just figured something out.
What's that?
Him starting going to jails would turn him fucking gay. For sure. That's where it really, really started.
Nah, because in county you want to man up. You don't want to go to the gay module, do you? Because you for sure you'll get cornholed there, man.
Willingly, though, right?
If you want it, they got it.
If you want it, you got it. That should be tonight's fucking name of the episode, dude.
Remember that shit, because I'm not
jail.
I'm not gonna remember.
Cornholed in jail. If you want it, you got it.
Fuck, dude. So we're gonna take a fucking break really quick. Gonna listen to some fucking Pigs Radio tunes. Let's see, who do we have here? We already played your fucking...
No pop punk shit. Hey, put the guy with the glass eye, man.
Oh, fucking the companies?
The companies.
Yeah. Those dudes are fucking awesome.
They are.
When are they going to play again?
They just played like, what, 2 weeks?
Last night.
Oh, it was last night?
Yeah, they played
Oh,
last
you
night.
went?
No, I was doing something else. I was in Pasadena.
Let a nigga know, man. I like those guys. Those fucking guys are awesome now.
Or you can follow them at The Companies on Facebook like everyone should be doing.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
do
so
that.
that's what it's for.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do that.
So here, check out The fucking Companies. Let's see. Birthday bash.
I thought it was just so you could creep on your exes and shit.
No.
That's the main part.
That's the main reason for Facebook, yeah.
empty forever for you. Once again, it's all my fault. Once again, it's all my fault. So long now I truly feel like I'm not gonna make it. Over a year and I've been walking around just blind and naked. Only your words so close to my heart have kept me silver like that. I don't know how I'm still alive, I feel so elation. Could it be so that I'm never gonna feel the same? My heart bleeds, oh, I think I'm gonna cry again. No, mommy, please, no. I feel like I'm free again. Someone please, oh, help me be again. I feel so alone, I'm truly alone. Can anyone ever tragically miss that Sunday feeling? It's now or never. God heard my plea to set me free or eternity. I'd do anything to meet Trinity like justice, yes. Could it be so that I'm never gonna feel the same? My heart bleeds, oh, I think I'm gonna cry again. No, mommy, please, no. I feel like I'm free again. Can someone please, oh, help me be me again? Like mother said, sing your life until you're singing. least I'll be with you. At least I'll be with you. At least I'll be with you. Oh, at least I'll be with you. At least I'll be with you. At least I'll be with you. It's been so long, no, I truly feel like I'm nothing like you.
Check out the new 4G phones. The Sprint HTC Evo and the Sprint Samsung Epic are here. Both have flash players so you can stream PigzRadio live anywhere in the country. So if you're one of those out there having trouble getting your hands on one of these new cool special phones,
I love that this
call
commercial
Arturo
is
at the
so
Signal
fucking
Hill
old.
Sprint store. He's at 562-225-8443. That's Arturo at 562-225-8443. We welcome all new and existing customers.
Arturo don't even work at that Sprint store anymore. He doesn't even work at Sprint. There's no Samsung Evos. Fuck.
Carlos Pizza, family owned and
Carlos Pizza's
operated
still
in
there.
Downey
Yeah, he's still
since
there. I love that place.
1964.
Is that like a Motorola flip?
That's a long time, folks. Carlos
Samsung
Pizza,
Evo
where
or
is it?
whatever.
Same place it's always been.
It was those new
13230
smartphones.
Woodruff Avenue at Foster. Not only do we have
At
great
Foster.
sandwiches, we got awesome pasta specials.
Awesome
but
possum.
besides that, let me tell you something, folks. We got the best pizza around. You want to know how I know?
itty-bitty
Because I'm Italian and I
titty.
love real, authentic Italian pizza. Where are you going to find that? I'll
Oof,
tell you where.
Marin.
Carlos. No event is too big or too small. We do catering over here. That's what I'm talking about. We cook all the food. You eat all the food. You're going to love it. Let me tell you something. We also got delivery. You're at home. You're watching the playoffs. You don't want to leave the couch. Give Carlos a call. We're going to come over there and bring you some pizza at 562-803-6753. Oof Maron. Our pizza's the best pizza in town. We got all kinds of sizes from little itty bitty all the way to a party size. It's almost 2 feet long. Maron, I'm talking about 2 feet long. That's a bigger pizza. You know what I'm saying? 562-803-6753. Carlos Pizza. Or we make a pizza you can.
I think we gotta go there, dude. I think we should go back, dude.
Hey guys,
go.
if you want to step your game up, go to LibbyGrow.com now for your free sample of the best natural sexual enhancement product available.
I think we need
Find
to
out
go
why
here, too,
millions
to
of men
LibbyGrow.
choose LibbyGrow when they want the fun to last.
We used to get that shit a
and
lot.
last. No order to place, no club
Did it
to
ever
join,
work for you?
just a free sample. Go
Yeah.
to LibbyGrow.com now to get your free sample. Not because you need it, because you want it.
Libby Grow, in case you want to shoot ropes.
Jason?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up,
This is
Jason?
Jason.
Hey, what's up,
Hi.
man?
This is it. I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but it's just a little surprise you're on now. So
Surprise,
if you don't mind
motherfucker!
saying hi to
French fries,
Mario
motherfucker.
and
Realize,
the
motherfucker.
Jason, can you just say, hey, babies, listen to Pigs Radio
Listen,
and Mario
babies.
81. Listen, babies. Listen to Pigs
Oh, it's
Radio
Sean Connery.
Mario 81.
Or Austin Powers.
Austin Powers for sure.
Yeah,
In
baby.
case you guys don't know, we're chicks. And
Oh,
we love
what's up,
listening
chicks?
to Pigs Radio.
You know, I have so many like close encounters. I mean, I almost run into that chick so many times. It's fucking.
Be like, hey, wait, are you the girl from Pigs?
Hey, Patty Cakes 5, how you doing? Straight creeper status, dude.
Very creeper status.
Speaking of creeper,
It is that time, Sunday. Everyone likes different things, and we think that's okay.
That's
But this
okay.
is what we like right now, so sit down and
somehow I
shut
feel
your
like going back to jail now.
mouth, 'cause it's time.
Aw, come on.
Let me go outside and do donuts in your car, Mario.
I really need to know all the lyrics. Pigs Radio's queer.
So queer. True that, true that.
Pigs Radio is queer.
Yeah.
Episode 254. Yes, yes.
254. I had a Facebook reminder that for episode 184, actually.
Ooh, so what's been a year? 2
It's been
years?
a while. And
3 years?
we gave a shout out to Jen for her birthday. I guess it was around that time, so. Which means
them
it's
were
around this
huge
time,
ass
too, right?
fucking tits. They were huge. Oh wait,
Yeah.
did anyone ask that? Okay.
No, nobody asked, but it's good to know.
You
It's good
remember
to-
that one little, I guess it's a statue or like a puzzle where it was like 3 balls and like one hits the other, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to
That's
be like my
stress
head.
relief between Jen's fucking.
You would have
tits.
died.
I wanted her two tits like.
I think she would have fucking give you a concussion, dude. I think you'd be walking around.
You
Like,
would have died. Those
I would
were.
have died happy.
You know
True,
what?
I think,
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna disagree on that one, dude. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dude, we've had a lot of people on the fucking show. I mean, for being 254 episodes, I mean, we've seen co-hosts
lot
gone.
Come and go.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of interns. We've given college credit for this. I can't believe that shit, but Pigs Radio is actually giving college credit for a fucking podcast or interning. Yeah, it was interning for Kelsey Long Beach, so that degree is probably no good.
Yeah, that guy probably was disappointed once he turned in his fucking. Here's my credits for fucking.
I did this one podcast show. Listen to it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Denied. Sucks. But then you don't make smart decisions. Much
Correct.
like Mystery Nigga. You didn't get to finish telling us your dumb fucking story about you being fucking pulled over.
My
and then
Dewey?
and you getting, having to suck dick in jail and shit.
Well, listen, man. It's one of those things where it's like it's unexpected. You don't think it's gonna happen, but then all of a sudden, dun, 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 it happens, right? So yeah,
That they take a first offender alcohol and drug education program that will last anywhere from 3 to 9 months, depending on the alcohol level or whether there was a refusal.
I went to those
take a
classes, dude,
chemical
and
test
they
after
were
being
fucking
arrested.
a nightmare.
One
man.
other critical thing to know:
It's not even-
effective
they're
July
fucking boring as
1,
fuck.
2010. There is a
fuck this
pilot
nigga.
program in California that requires anyone convicted of a DUI that occurred after
Dewey.
that date in 4 specific counties
I already stopped
to
listening.
get an ignition
Is it-
interrupter
boring?
device
Sorry.
installed in their car for a period
Damn.
of at
It's
least
that fucking
5 months.
go-go dancer in the back.
This
or
is
something.
a huge change. And expert
Fuck. Just
Yeah, man,
realized
that
that.
little breathalyzer thing. That shit's fucking horrible, dude.
I just realized that no one could hear online right now. So sorry about that, guys. But that's the 1-800-NO-CUFF shit.
Fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we're listening to Darren Karnowski tell us how that nigga's gonna rip you off and shit. Go to him, he'll rip you off, and then
So-
you'll still get the little breathalyzer in your car and shit.
So what'd you do? What do you guys do for fun when you're locked up?
Well,
How do you pass the
They
time?
definitely play Pogs in there, right?
No.
Pogs.
yeah. Pogs was fucking number 1 on the fucking list of things to do. I mean, there really is nothing to do, dude. It's.
Do you have like a tin cup, like
Oh, like
rally on the
scraping
bars?
across the bars and asking for a fucking somebody to come out and fucking listen to your story. Nah, dude, you're literally thrown into like whatever inconvenient ass room. Like you're not given a cell. Like when you watch TV, you're thrown in a cell. No, fuck no, dude. They'll throw you in a day room. In other words, a room where they just have tables and floors.
Adult daycare.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you're on concrete. You're not like on fucking like on a rubber mat or some shit like that. It's like straight up like concrete. And
There's no chairs.
if you're lucky,
no
if you get a
cots?
blanket. No. There's none of that because there's the system right now is so fucked up that you don't necessarily get a bed. You sleep on the floor, dude.
When you guys sleep on the floor, is it like head, feet, or do you guys like?
I
It's
think
whatever
you guys like lay down?
I think
Oh,
it's-
like feet to feet, head to head. Feet to feet, head to head.
Is there
Or feet head,
spooning?
feet head,
or
feet head?
there's totally spooning with everyone at this point.
Do you get to be a
to
little
give
spoon,
everyone
big spoon?
warmth, right?
No, there's no big spoon, little
Is
spoon.
it just
man.
a big ass
I mean,
roll of
they-
spoons?
Listen, I'll tell you right now, in the game module, there probably is a shit. Oh my god, I just remember I do have a story for you on top of the DUI.
Of course
story.
you do.
So I don't know. Do you want me to go with that story? Or you want me to go with the finishing what happened?
Let's wrap up real quick the DUI
Okay.
story.
Yeah.
So the cop pulls me out of the car, and then he wants to do the field sobriety test. So he wants me to walk and touch my nose and give the ABCs and all that shit. I said no. I'm not gonna do that. And he's like, well, why not? And it's like, well, because I have a horrible equilibrium. I already know this. I tried to enlist to the Marines when I was a kid, and they told me no because I had horrible equilibrium. So I'm not even gonna bother with that.
Why? I like how he has to throw in like, I try to be a Marine, bro. Like I'm a good guy, like for real,
Did-
like for real.
did
Well,
you-
I was
did-
trying to give him the example of how why I know that I have.
Did you
horrible
say
equilibrium.
listen and then
I was
tell
like,
them this story?
listen- No, fuck no.
See, that's where you.
I don't
fuck
listen to
up.
cop, dude.
Like listen.
Listen.
One thing
I
I,
got a
learned.
bad equi-
One thing I
Listen.
learned from all my convictions is the one time that not the one time, but one of the times that I went to county jail, somebody tried to pop off at a fucking deputy and shit in line of you're being processed into county jail, and that process takes literally 24 hours. So you're constantly sleeping on floors, or you're just thrown in a room with like fucking 20, 30 motherfuckers, dude, in this little tiny ass fucking like 10 by 10 room. Well, not 10 by 10, but let's say a little bit bigger than that. But these little tiny rooms, and you're crammed in there with a bunch of dudes where you literally fall asleep standing or even, like sitting down, but like with your knees raised to your chest, kind of like it's there's no room. Anyway, so I saw a guy literally, he popped off to the fucking cops in processing, and they grabbed him out of the fucking line, and right next to us there was another room. They throw him in that room. They grabbed these phone books, and they put him on top of him. That was my first time ever seeing this, so I didn't know what the fuck they were going. I thought they were asking him to fucking, recite fucking names in the phone book. They threw him on him, and they pulled their batons out, and they started swinging away at this motherfucker. Like, not like a little baby swing. I'm talking about like full
with the
man,
books?
fucking like they're swinging at a baseball. Yeah, with the phone books on top of him.
So it doesn't bruise, or
Yeah, so he doesn't bruise.
Damn.
Because he
We're
still
about to
feels
take
the
you down,
impact.
motherfuckers.
He feels the impact of the fucking baton hitting him, but he doesn't bruise his skin as bad. Like, you won't see a baton mark. You'll see a welt, but it won't be like a baton-shaped welt. You know what I mean? So that's why they do that.
So wait,
that motherfucker was down, dude. Like, I didn't ever see him come back up after they walked out of the room and they were high-fiving each other. I never saw the motherfucker get up.
What jail was that?
That was at county jail. That was at Twin Towers. I was getting processed into jail, into the Men's Central Jail, MCJ, or the Old County. Let's say Old County Jail.
They got a new one?
Yeah, the new one was the Twin Towers.
Oh.
So there's the old jail is like, if you look at some of the old like fucking Cholo movies and shit, you'll see like the old like county jail. The new jail was the Twin Towers jail around OJ, or before OJ maybe. They built this new jail and shit, which is, on the way to downtown. It's like off the, I don't know, what is that, the one
with nicer concrete fucking floors.
Oh yeah,
right?
it was nice, dude. When I was in there, it was nice because when I didn't know the difference between Old County and New County until they let me into the Old County.
So like, you finally got enough punches on the card to make it to the elite level,
like
of
VIP.
I went
VIP.
I was like in the, how like there's the scrub and then the advanced, the intermediate and the advanced. I was in the advanced because they took my ass to Old County, to the Old County jail. And it's funny because when they're processing you, and literally it takes 24 hours, so they're moving you from room to room. One of the first things they do is like take your name and info, and eventually you get to take a shower. And then they do the whole, like, fucking check your asshole, check your fucking...
Oh, they really do that?
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. Especially if you get on a bus, if you have to travel to court, on the way back from court, they'll line you up. They have you strip asshole naked, and they'll have you bend over, cough, do all that shit. Lift up your nutsack.
Like,
yeah,
as that shit's happening, are you staring at someone, making eye contact, and both sharing a tear at the same time?
If you do that, dude, you better be in the game module, because if you're not, you're going to get your ass beat, dude. You're going to get your ass beat. So, yeah, dude. So as they processed me through the new county, the Twin Towers, I thought that's where we were gonna stay, and everybody's telling the ones that knew, they're like, nah, we're not staying here, nigga. Get ready to get moved. And sure enough, man, like it's like every like 3 to 4 hour increment, they would move us from room to room to room. Eventually, they got us down this corridor, and I'm talking about up a hill, down a hill, fucking. It's all underground. And eventually they walked us to this fucking old-ass, like, submarine ship-looking old-ass metal door that it almost seemed like they had, like a wheel to unlock it and shit. And they opened it up, and the stench that came out of it was just like, it was murder. You smelled murder, felonies, rape, fucking mold, dead rats. It just smelled horrible, dude, when they opened that fucking door. And that's how you knew you were at Old County, because there's even a writing over the fucking doorway. And I don't remember what it said, but it might as well say, welcome to fucking hell, man. Because once they walk you into it, it was just another fucking level, dude, of you fucked up. That's how you knew you really fucked up, if you had to go to Old County.
I think, are you trying to get back up to there, or are you trying to go above and beyond that?
Absolutely not. Listen, man, I avoided that shit for so many years, man. I was glad I did. And then fucking, obviously, some fucking CHP dude thought I was drunk enough that he decided to take me in, even though we did the breathalyzer test eventually and shit, and I blew on the field, I blew a 079, and he said, now mind you, these are the ones that he said, and this is why I'm trying to fight it. Because he said I blew an 079 and then a 0.08. In other words, my alcohol went up, though, even though I had it, it should have been going down, and it actually, in his breathalyzer, it went the other way around. Because by the time they took me to Long Beach and I blew there on the actual machine you're supposed to blow on, I blew a 7.4, and then right after that I blew a 7.3. which is the way it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go down, not up, because it's not like if I had a drink on me and I drank it while I was in the car, which means it's
Or
increasing.
did you?
Nah, man, because when I left here, I mean, I know I had a beer before I left here, but it wasn't like if I fucking like if I took the beer with me and I kept drinking in the car, because once you stop drinking, it obviously has to process through your blood and eventually starts to come down and shit. But whatever. Anyways, I'm fighting all this fucking mess, dude. So we'll see how it goes and shit. I'll keep you guys informed.
Yeah, we probably don't even
fuck
care
bullshit.
anymore. It's a fucking long story.
Kind of over it.
Yeah, me too. Well, I don't know if you like fast food and shit, but you might not want to start going to Burger King because apparently they're trying to get a approval to sell some fucking alcohol.
But will they sell it through the drive-thru? And will that
probably
constitute
not.
a DUI?
Well, Taco Bell started doing that. They opened up a few Taco Bells
that was in Vegas, right? For those.
Oh, Vegas, and I think they opened one in like San Diego, which is probably why they're broke. They're trying to get all these liquor licenses, and
I know, dude.
now they're bankrupt.
They're bankrupt. They're supposed to close all the stores in 2019.
All the what stores?
The Taco Bells.
No.
Yeah, dude, they're going out of
No, I
business.
fucking love their bean burrito, dude. For real?
Yeah, dude.
That fucking sucks.
I know.
That really does suck.
Sorry.
And I love their taco sauce. Their taco sauce is the best.
I'm gonna start stocking up on that shit, especially the
Fuck
mild.
yeah, dude. I'm gonna have to fucking like steal packets, man. Gonna get locked up for stealing packets next.
For sure, you are trying to get back into county.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that, but
Yeah, don't
but
fucking
also
do it.
fucking, I'll buy a burrito and then take like 20.
Would you
packs.
actually buy beer from fucking like a fast food spot, like with your food?
You know what? I mean, if you buy it from a restaurant, why wouldn't you buy it from a fast food spot? You know what I mean? I wouldn't get it.
I don't think I could eat fast food with
a beer.
Unless it's like pizza or.
But why
or
not?
pizza? I don't know.
I mean, when you're eating,
Well,
you're
first off-
digesting, right? You want something to go down with it. I mean, why not a beer? If
It's
so
just
you're having
the
like
flavor. Like, I don't know.
what do you? Oh, but you drink soda though.
Yeah, I'd rather drink soda.
See, like I normally drink water when I eat. You know what I mean? When I go eat at these places, I'll get water. You know, I don't get soda and shit. So
He just doesn't want to spend $1.25 on the soda. That's all
because
good.
I don't drink soda, yeah, man. So it's like, why bother with it? You know?
Yeah, and I'm sure it's probably gonna be like Bud Light or. Some
It's
nasty
definitely
shit
gonna be domestic. You know, they're not gonna have some fucking
The
Stone
fuck you want some
brewery
fucking
shit.
IPA shit or what?
Yeah, dude, some fucking microbrews. Shit.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have Golden Road and shit on tap at Burger King.
What the fuck's a microbrew? Are they like little fucking beers and shit?
Yeah,
or
they're
what?
like this little.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, they
Nah.
pour you like a thimble of beer.
No, it's just not a big fucking factory beer like Bud Light or, Coors.
Is it like a bad thing to drink those beers versus like little independent ones?
Well, the independent ones are normally they're shown more love, I guess.
You know,
in the
what-
brewing process.
What it is with the microbrews is, yeah, the brewers, they actually, they want flavor. They want to distinguish, or they want to separate themselves from the Budweiser or the Anheuser-Busch beers, all the Coors-related beers, all the Miller Lite. I mean, the Miller beers. I don't know what's the name of the company that owns Miller, but whatever. Or Miller Brewing Company. I think that's actually the name. But, I mean, they want to kind of, like, carve out their own niche. They want it to be a specialty thing. Like, remember there's hamburger places, right? There's Burger King, but then there's like, remember the guy that the couple that we had here
Oh
with
My
the
Burger?
burger company? Yeah, Oh My Burger, right?
Same mouth.
So I mean, it's kind of the same concept where it's like they're making something slightly different for a different type of crowd, Somebody that wants something more than your basic ass drive-through burger. you
Same
know?
mouth brewing company when they were down here.
Oh yeah, St. Moth. You know what I mean?
brought
Obviously,
us that-
they're
Not
real-
made in the toilet, guys. This is a legit fucking process. So shout out to St. Moth Brewing Company and to Don't Chip It Cups. We keep enjoying them here. We just realized we ran low from the last batch, so we're gonna have to plan out a deal.
We've been drinking the shit out of these.
We love them. We use
was
them here
looking
every
forward to
fucking
it.
week. Even to the Los Cocos Locos. Thank you for the cups that we got from them. So keep giving us free shit.
I
and
know
we'll
you
keep
need to
fucking
restock
talking
us
about
food
it.
and then put it under lock and key, man.
Yeah, put that shit. Now, Underdog, you've had something interesting happen to you, right? You actually went to go try out for a game show.
I did. And
Now, you don't
Love
beg,
Connection is still around, nigga?
you don't beg me for the
Chuck
kind of
Woolery?
guy to go down there and wait maybe like 5 hours in line just to be fucking talked to.
you know what? That was my fear, was waiting 5 hours in line.
So it wasn't like that though.
No, so my mom wanted to do the Family Feud,
Did you guys get
This
to
was
meet
her
Steve
idea.
Harvey and all his fucking giant coats?
No, but there was a cardboard Steve.
There was a cutout fucking Steve Harvey? No way.
A cardboard cutout of Steve Harvey.
Fucking Steve Harvey.
Was he fucking up also? Was he like fucking calling out the wrong fucking Miss America and shit also?
Nah, so it was like, I guess, the first process of trying to get on that show, which is like a mass fucking groups amount of people.
How much dick did you have
audition.
to fucking like touch?
0.
Ooh, wow.
So far.
But
This
you
is the
never
first.
know, right? You never know.
It's coming.
Maybe up the ladder, you gotta,
It's gonna be a ladder of dicks.
Yeah, it's a casting couch and shit for this dude.
But it was a lot of
casting motorhome.
There's a lot of colored people on this. Is that
Negroes
okay to
is
say?
what you're saying?
Is colored
Negroes?
people? Is that?
Yeah,
not-
color's not appropriate. I'll tell you right now, dude. It's not. It's
It was most like
the
cultural-
blacks.
There was a lot of black people.
Oh, all right.
And
Wait,
we- I
was it
think
like
we were-
ghetto blacks or like
No, like they're wearing like church clothes. Black.
Oh, they're
Oh.
red. Okay.
holy
but
rollers? Like were
Holy
they-
roller blacks.
Was anybody wearing a red suit?
There was at least 8 red suits. on.
Shut the fuck up. What does that
Just
mean?
Some baby blue suits, a fucking
Because that's
bright
the thing,
yellow.
man. Like, who else would wear a red suit? But our
If you
Afro-American
have
brothers
one
and
of these
sisters.
colored suits, call in at 909-475-7449.
And purple. I know purple was in the mix.
The fucking 3-day men's outlet was
Oh, for
was
sure.
popping
It was
at-
representing. It was representing.
Those colors were fucking flying high.
Fuck yeah,
Damn.
dude. The paisley suits and shit.
So there was maybe like 2 white families. There was like
A lot of
Middle
gators.
Eastern-
A lot of gators being worn.
a lot of now later gators.
Purple fucking out gators, dude.
We're the only Hispanic family there. so
Really? What about
I think
white?
our chances
what
are
about-
really good.
What about Anglo-Saxons? Well, yeah, it is. But what about Anglo-Saxons?
there was probably about 2.
Two. Okay, there's 2. You're the only Latino family.
Yeah.
And how many Afro-American families or
Shit.
black families? It's,
Well, there was like 4 little halls that they sent us in.
Mhm.
In our little hall, there was a good maybe about 30 of them.
30
30
like, people
families?
or 30
No,
families?
30 families.
Oh, shit.
No way, dude. Fucking, did you tell them this is a fucking Def Comedy Jam and shit? Back the fuck up.
It was the night at the Apollo right there for sure.
Yeah, dude, fucking Arsenio.
It's showtime at the Apollo.
So
Fucking Steve Harvey pulls his people, huh?
Yeah, and they want you to be animated, be loud, excited.
So you totally didn't get on the
So
show.
they were all on the cell phone talking to the same family relative, your cousin Riri.
probably.
All right. So how did you guys do in the you actually have to try out, right? Do you do the game or what?
Yeah,
the
we
fuck?
do the game.
And are you doing it in front of all the other 30
Yeah.
families?
So the one like each family. So you're you go up front. You compete against one other family, and each family gets one turn on the fucking question, right?
Oh.
So let's see if you guys maybe know these answers.
Oh.
The question we were asked was name the tops. I think it was like 7 macho countries or known to be macho countries.
Okay. And did you
Like-
use, and did you use your Pigs Radio training and answer
I
this?
did.
Okay.
Me personally, I answered my question right.
Oh shit! Look at you.
Yeah, I got
Open
Okay,
mega
so
points
who-
where
okay.
it fucking really counts.
Okay, should we guess or should we
All right.
just ask what you...
Yeah. All right.
Macho countries.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was
so,
like 7 or 8.
I mean, I would say... See, I want to go with Russia.
What?
Russia was actually on there.
Yeah,
believe it or
Russia.
not. Give them a 1 up for that one.
All right.
All right.
America?
All right. 1
Yeah.
up.
Points.
Oh, keep going. Okay, so outside of...
Russia, America,
Oh, it's definitely somewhere in the Middle East.
China.
China wasn't on there.
No?
No.
Pussies.
But you know what? I'll go with the... Macho country. Mexico.
Mexico was on there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know why I would lag so much on that one.
North Korea? Oh.
One last chance.
Let's see here. Let me think here. Italy.
Italy was on there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Good
we
job.
fucked up. We're picking nothing but like Hispanic, Latin American countries, and
Because you guys are a bunch of racists.
Well,
That's
so
all
where's the rest of your family? Guys from Salvador
They're
and
like,
shit.
yeah,
Colombia.
fucking, yeah,
Argentina.
shit like that,
no
Brazil.
one fears those countries at all.
See, I was thinking of Brazil, but then I thought, no, it's like there's
It's
other
the land of the
places.
butts.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
they're not
like
gonna
a lot
hurt
of booties,
anyone.
a lot of bitches and shit.
But
Man,
yeah.
no, fuck it.
But yeah, Saudi Arabia was on there.
And I figured some
France for some reason. But
France, really?
Yeah, they're pussies.
Yeah, they're fucking. They give up on every war.
Allegedly.
They haven't been part of any significant war ever.
And they lose
everywhere. Yeah, so I mean, they let their old ladies fucking running around with fucking armpits full of hair, dude. You know what I mean?
Is that sexy out there?
Maybe they're the macho ones.
Ooh.
Yeah, the chicks I would say have more control than the guys, dude, for sure.
If you're from France, actually, Lycansden was just in France. We need to ask him.
Congratulations, also.
He proposed to Delia out by the Eiffel Tower. That motherfucker outdid everyone here. That's like some fucking over-the-top shit.
I was locked up so long, it's like people started getting married and shit, man, by the time I got out, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, time flies when you're fucking having fun in there, right? So, yeah, so shout out to them. They're big Pigs fans.
I think we
should do a show
should take
live from the
credit
wedding.
for their love. Because they
love
listen.
connect.
You think so?
They make love to our show.
You're absolutely right.
It could be. I mean, it could be that you know,
definitely
maybe
is.
they were just bumping uglies just for the sake of bumping uglies, and then one night they just connected through one of our fucking podcasts.
One of the shows, yeah.
Yeah, like they found out they had a lot of things in common. You know, like we were talking about like fucking taking it up the asshole, and then they're like, oh, I like giving it up the asshole, and she's like, I love taking it up the asshole, and then all of a sudden they found a connection.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Yo, baby, you've had your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat?
Totally Lewis with an overcoat.
Like his
So, yeah, so shout outs to the fucking
Congrats, dude.
yeah,
Congrats
dude.
to you guys, man. You guys are fucking awesome. You guys make a great couple, for sure.
Yeah. So we'll probably have him back on the show, and he probably won't say anything like he never fucking does.
We'll ask him, so when's the wedding? And it'll just be like crickets. You know what I mean? There'll be like nothing coming out of it.
Like, oh, you guys saw that? Like, yeah, dude, for sure. So, but for sure, PigzRadio needs to have a table, and we're going to broadcast live from the wedding.
Oh, that would be so fucking awesome.
There's definitely
going to
be snow
for their
cones.
wedding.
There should be
Yeah.
snow cones at this wedding.
Snow cones and snowballs. Although that would be you with the hustler chick.
There'll be some snowballing. Maybe one of those Asian salads that he brought the
That
last
shit was
time
fucking legit.
from Soup Plantation. So fucking
What else?
yeah.
Fucking bacon wrapped.
Whatever.
Chiles.
By the way,
jalapenos.
this is gonna be the classiest wedding ever. Totally in someone's backyard for sure. Hey, you know what? Maybe we could do it here at the Pig's house. Pigs,
It's a good venue.
It is a good venue.
We can at least do.
Someone died
We
here.
can do the bachelor party, the bachelorette party here. I mean, whatever, dude.
Dude, there's gonna be like pig fucking and all kinds of crazy shit.
For sure.
Allegedly,
For sure.
Probably headlining at the next PigzRadio Pigcatastrophe too. All right. On that note, thank you guys for fucking being stupid.
Either listening or not listening. We didn't do Facebook Live today because it's only the three of us, and we thought we were gonna suck balls. But apparently, it was a decent
Totally.
show.
I was not even gonna
My
say
cop
any of
story
that.
wasn't all that that exciting.
You're
anyways,
just a
man.
dumb fuck, and you're gonna
Just
probably
that
get
stupid
arrested
shit.
tonight. So.
Oh no! Hey, listen, I got that Uber app on pause, and then I got that fucking that Lyft coupon, dude. So I'm down.
That you know that only works for one ride, right? And you're done with that.
No. They sent me like a 9-ride fucking happy DUI certificate and shit.
Shut
so,
up! Did
yeah.
they really?
No, I'm just fucking.
Oh.
It's the VIP package, right?
It's the VIP food. They're gonna send a limo for me.
All right. Well,
Bottle Cavassier in the back.
thank you, VIP legend DUI guy. But
I try to keep.
But hopefully you get
the
that shit
realness.
reduced down to a wet and reckless or whatever.
something.
Wet and reckless. Ooh, sounds good.
That sounds like my bitches. They're wet and they're reckless.
On that note, pigs out.
Fuck out.
Hey, yo, DJ, stop the music! Countdown! 5, 4, 3, 2.
Initiating shutdown sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
This show may cause birth defects and/or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern United States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really. 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of cockballs and ass. Free salad tossing available upon request. Visit robertreese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.